Since the beginning of humanity, people have held various different religious beliefs, and for many people who identify with a particular religion, they may view another religious practice from a different religion, or just label the whole religion as controversial. But in this episode of FTD Facts, we're taking a look at 5 of the most controversial religions all around the world. How's it going, everybody? My name is Leroy Kenton, and welcome back to another episode. And just right off the bat, I want to say that in this episode, we're not saying that these religions are controversial at their core. Rather, we're highlighting religions that the majority of people identify with being controversial in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so with that being said, to start off with our first religion, and that is Scientology. The term Scientology means the study of truth, in the words of the founder and spiritual leader, the late science fiction writer L. Ron Hubbard. Now, with an origin that traces back to the year 1954, the group claims to have more than 10 million followers in over 159 countries to this date. Now, despite this religion's success, like a lot of other belief systems, what Scientologists believe and how they perceive a higher power is often misunderstood. At the core of Scientology is a belief that each human has a reactive mind that responds to life's traumas, clouding the analytical mind and keeping us from experiencing reality. Members of Scientology follow a process called auditing to find the source of this trauma, working towards a spiritual state called clear. So now the next religion I want to talk about is LaVeyan Satanism. LaVeyan Satanism is a religion that was founded in the year 1966 by the American occultist and author Anton LaVey. The religion began with the founding of the Church of Satan in the year 1966. Now, this is one of several different movements that describe themselves as a form of Satanism. So people that practice LaVeyan Satanism do not believe that Satan actually exists, nor do they worship him. But they do see Satan as a symbol who represents pride and enlightenment. Anton LaVey was actually an atheist, and he rejects the existence of all gods. Now, another religion that just can't escape being associated with controversy is the Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah's Witnesses are also known as the Watchtower Society. Now, the church is best known for its door-to-door evangelism and its belief that only 144,000 people will go to heaven, and the rest of the people who are saved will live forever on a restored planet Earth. Jehovah's Witness, they reject the concept of the Trinity, and this religion was also founded in the year 1879 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Charles Taze Russell, who was born in the year 1852 and passed away in the year 1916, was one of the prominent founders. Now, the total number of Jehovah's Witnesses are around 7.3 million worldwide, and the largest concentration of Jehovah's Witnesses are found in the United States, where they total 1.2 million. Now, the final 2 most controversial religions are Christianity as well as Islam, and I'm starting off with Christianity. Christianity, like some other world religions, has had a troubling history of violence and bloodshed that many people choose to ignore. Christianity has a complicated past associated with it, where people were tortured as well as seen as heretics because they viewed their faith in a different way. Now, lots of people are confused as to what Christianity is, as we have many Catholics who claim to be Christian and Protestants who claim that they are the true Christians, not Catholics. Violence between Protestants and Catholics continued in Christian Ireland until the very end of the 20th century, making Christianity one of the most controversial religions of all time. And as I mentioned just now, another religion to talk about is Islam. Islam is the second largest religion in the world, and like Christianity, has been associated with a lot of conflicts in the world as well as terrorism. Islam is one of the world's most popular religions, but it's also among one of the most misunderstood faith systems. Islamic faith systems often find itself at the center of the media headlines as well as public criticism. And although there are many Muslims that claim the religion is a religion of peace, there are many other Muslim scholars who interpret the Quran to justify bombings and terrorism. And as a result of this, the majority of the world views the Muslim religion as just one single entity and assume that every Muslim must believe the exact same thing. And this leads Islam to be listed as the most controversial religion in this episode. So guys, that concludes this episode, and I really want to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Like, what other misconceptions about religions, whether you follow that religion or not, are out there. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, so leave your comments down below. And also, share anything that you love about your religion, or whether you're religious or not. Just share some positive things that you may have discovered on your walk in life, whether, you're religious or not. Don't forget, you can also follow me on social media to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing when I'm not filming these episodes. Until next time, guys, stay awesome. You have been amazing, and I'll see you real soon. Hey, and for all you lucky people that made it to this end screen, don't go anywhere, because I have a recommended playlist for you where you can learn a lot more about the world's religions, as well as the different cultures and countries from around the world. There's always something new to learn here on FTD Facts, so come back every single day for more videos.